Hey YouTube, how you doing? Well, I'm back from California and I have my Bigfoot. And I know the last video you saw of me was I attempted to do a video tour of the Bigfoot and it turned upside down for some reason. I don't know. But that was the last thing I posted, and it wasn't because I couldn't post anything, even though I couldn't even videotape, because the next day my son-in-law called me and told me that my 36-year-old daughter didn't wake up that morning and had passed away in her sleep. And you know what? Everything changed. Almost everything changed. That was the most shocking, nightmarish thing that I could ever imagine. Unthinkable thing that my daughter would die while I was 2,000 miles away. And I called my children, my other two children. I have a son and a younger daughter. I called them. I messaged my family and told them what happened. And I went in the bathroom and I looked in the mirror and I said, "Why did you take my daughter?" I was talking to God. And I felt his arms come around me and hold me, and he didn't let go either until, I think he's still holding me actually. He didn't let go. And he told me that he took her because she was ready, but most of her friends and family were not, and he was going to use this as a wake-up call to tug on their heart. He's going to get the people that she loved and the people that loved her to think about their own souls, to think about where would they be if they didn't wake up in the morning, and that many, many people are going to come to know Jesus Christ through this horrible tragedy. And I said, "That's kind of a high price, don't you think?" And he said, "Yeah, I know." And I realized that what Job said is the only thing you can really say. The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. And he said that, and he lost all of his children. And that's rough. It's rough. That was one of my worst nightmares, that one of my children would die before me. And it's like one of those things that happens to other people. It doesn't happen to me, but it did this time. And I didn't know what to do. My son-in-law said, you need to get on a plane and come right back home. And I heard God say, "Don't you dare." And I said, "I can't do that." And he's like, "Did you hear me? Your daughter didn't wake up this morning. Get your ass back on a plane and get home right now." And I'm like, "You know what? I'll call you later." I knew I couldn't do that. I knew that God had sent me to California to get an RV. And I thought it was the Bigfoot, but it was more than I could afford. And I thought, well, maybe God's just luring me to California, because there was a lot other ones that were cheaper, that were even newer than that one. And maybe I think I need the Bigfoot because it's a 4-season with thermal pane windows and heated water tanks and all kinds of features for Arctic living or desert living. And I believe that I might need all that. But God might be saying, "No, Kathy, you don't need all that. You go look at that one, but he's not going to come down. He would have had to come down $7,000 for my highest price that I could afford." And so I didn't know. I just knew that God was telling me to go to California to get my RV. And I did not want to go to California. They had another one in Colorado, and I was trying to get that one, but they never had it smog tested and wasn't thinking about doing it now either, because it wasn't required where they live, which is kind of strange. So I'm not going to buy an RV and have that engine light come on halfway home, because that can be a very expensive light. Okay, so I went to California, and so that Wednesday, when I went in, because I had to make my payment in 3 payments because of the way I was paying. There was limits on how much the dealership could accept on a card in one day. So I was going to do this in 3 payments, and in the meantime, they had taken the Bigfoot to get smog tested and the brakes tested, and then they were going to take it back into the back, and they were going to go through all the systems and check everything. And I went and I told them what happened. They were the nicest people in the world, and I'm telling you what, Beach City RV in Westminster, those people are the best. They're Christians. Brian and Jim and Gavin, I'm not sure what level of, I think that they are all Christians actually, but I know for sure Brian is. He's the one that sold me the RV, and I'm sure that he is the one that God sent me to also, because he was the one that emailed me, and he's the one I asked for, and I was kind of surprised that he was a Christian, you know, and the same kind of Christian as I am, you know, and they were so nice to me. They paid my hotel bill. They gave me a gift card and sympathy, some money, and just the great best. They helped me bring my rental car back to the airport, and they were just the best. That's all. They were just the best. And I would say that anybody looking for an RV, or especially a pleasure way, because that's what they specialize in, if you're near California, or even if you're not, go there first, because you will get a good deal, and they're great people. Anyhow, now I forgot what I was talking about, you know. Oh God. So that's what I did, you know. I waited till Saturday night. I was finally ready to go about almost 6 o'clock at night, and I traveled for 2 hours, and I ended up somewhere in Nevada at a truck stop, and I was absolutely terrified, and I admit it. You know, I've been watching videos of women my age doing this, and just getting in their RV and driving around the country, you know, like it's nothing. Well, it was kind of something for me, and I will tell you about that in a future video, because this one's gonna get kind of long. But I'm telling you what, God did so many miracles and taught me so many things on my way home that I never would have learned. I never ever would have learned if I hadn't actually flown to California and did it. The roads through Utah and Colorado, I thought I would die. I'm absolutely terrified of bridges and curvy roads, and so I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm going to buy an RV and spend the rest of my life driving around. Of course, I'm going to run into curvy roads and stuff like that. And God showed me something really, really, really cool that let me know that He is there for me. And I'll get into that in another video. I'm going to end this one, and I have another one that I made of a tour of the Bigfoot. And I'm going to start moving my stuff in there. Hopefully I'll get some stuff in tonight. I'm washing the blanket right now. And I will see you later.